Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. We're going to talk about Elon Musk and Twitter, and Elon Musk is going to pay you to tweet. He's going to pay you to tweet after you pay him $8 a month. That's how that's going to work. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how Elon was found not guilty of fraud over that Tesla tweet. That was something that a lot of people on Twitter were like, he's going to jail, everybody. He's going to go to jail and they're going to give Twitter back to the peoples of Twitter. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how Musk is going to consider charging $1,000 a month to let businesses keep their gold verification. Is it worth $1,000 a month for business to have a gold check, which is now the new blue check? I don't know. People were reportedly paying $15,000 to get their blue checks back in the day before Musk. So it might be worth it. It might be worth it to a multi-million-dollar company to pay that for sure. So let's talk about this before we get into it any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Almost 292,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. Geeky sitting this video out. She's got some things to do today, working on some super secret business stuff. We are expanding. Yeah, we are expanding. A lot of things going on this year for us. I kind of sort of soft announced that we are working on our own tabletop RPG system. It's something that's been in the works for about a year now. So look for more announcements regarding that in the next couple of months. But yeah, we actually have been working on this for a while before Wizards of the Coast messed up, and also working on a podcast network. That is another thing that is going to be happening this year. And Geeky is actually at the super secret location getting things ready for all of the expansion we plan to do this year. Twitter might be a big part of that. We'll see. We'll see how Twitter goes. It's kind of weird because just a couple months ago, before Elon Musk bought Twitter, I was willing to walk away from it completely because it's a dumpster fire. And it's still a dumpster fire, but now you can get paid to play with fire. Apparently, Elon Musk says that Twitter will start sharing ad revenue with creators today, which was like yesterday. I think it was yesterday, a day before. I don't understand how that works. I'm looking at my dashboard. I'm not seeing any money, Elon, but man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, before I get into this article, this is from TechCrunch, by the way. I got to point out that Twitter is still a dumpster fire. Twitter has not changed a whole lot since Elon Musk took it over. Not as many bots. A lot of the people that were really, really loud before aren't quite as loud as they were because they were wrong. Elon Musk did wind up, getting control of Twitter. And I do think some of the quote unquote wokeness is going to be walked back. But I mean, functionally, the site hasn't really changed that much. You just have to pay for it to get a primo experience, right? So the thing is that if you're paying people for tweets and you're paying based on impressions, I guess, and ads that run, interspersed between the tweets, kind of like YouTube, then people are going to be incentivized to rage more on Twitter. And I thought we're trying to clean it up and have more civil discourse. But apparently that's not going to be the case. Apparently we're going to just go for views. And, everything that people said was going to happen with Twitter was going to fall apart, all that. It did not happen. The advertisers are coming back. Apparently, this is how Elon Musk is going to lure them back. Be like, oh, yeah, we'll run your ads in between, like, hot take tweets and all that. So we'll see how this goes. I think people are going to be incentivized to post some very inflammatory things to rack up views. But we'll see. Again, coming from TechCrunch, Twitter's new owner is making moves to build in more revenue streams for creators, or at least he's tweeting about it. Elon Musk announced Friday that the company would soon begin sharing advertising revenue with creators on the platform for the first time. The catch is eligible users must be signed up for Twitter Blue, which starts at $8 a month. How dare he charge the peoples of Twitter for the opportunity to make money off of Twitter. The other side of the coin is that Twitter plans to begin serving ads and replies, a change that could clog the platform with sponsored content and invite even more reply spam. Yeah. Remember how end stage MySpace was? I'm leaving it out there. I think you probably if it's going to be like YouTube, you can pay, if you do Twitter Blue, I guess you probably turn the ads off or something. I have no idea. I don't even know what's going on with it half the time. I just know like some days I wake up and there's like a new feature on Twitter that I didn't really ask for, but there it is. Twitter was slow to warm up to the creator economy, but the mostly text-based social app eventually got on board. The company introduced a handful of features in recent years to help content creators earn money, including super follows, ticketed spaces, and a special monetization dashboard. Twitter's creator feature emphasizes connecting creators and their followers directly with monthly paid subscriptions, just like everybody else, and ticketing. But Musk is apparently interested in adding an advertising revenue share into the mix. YouTube has long split revenue with its creator community and is generally regarded as the best place to reliably make money from videos. That is true. The company pays out 55% of revenue earned through on-channel ads and recently introduced revenue sharing for YouTube Shorts, which is pretty sad, actually. I've seen the numbers for that, and I'm like, eee. Like, do not expect the Shorts to make as much money as the long-form videos because the ads are blink and you miss them anyway. But I guess it's a little extra something. Other companies, most notably Meta, have been slow to adopt this monetization model. I don't even understand Facebook's monetization. They had something with gaming where it's like you get stars and you trade the stars in for Bitcoin, and then the Bitcoin you can trade for dollars maybe or something. It was really dumb. TikTok only announced its own ad revenue sharing program last year with TikTok Pulse. It was only extended to accounts with at least 100,000 followers. The ad revenue sharing model is even less common on platforms that emphasize text rather than video. Well, the thing is, Musk wants to turn Twitter into an everything app. Recent tweets suggest that Musk wants to position Twitter as a creator haven that can compete with YouTube. Well, you got a long way to go, but the platform has far less of a foothold in video, and it's far from clear that the company can build out resource-intensive video features while the platform's most basic functions are already deteriorating. What? Let's see what happens when Twitter offers good video with higher compensation for creators. Musk wrote in a reply to Mr. Beast. This week alone, many Twitter users flipped their accounts to private after anecdotal reports suggested that some people were seeing less engagement following changes to the recommendation algorithm. Other bugs like retweets incorrectly displaying as deleted have been popping up regularly. It's also not clear that Twitter actually has the means to begin sharing its ad revenue with creators. That change would present an entirely new monetization option, presumably one that requires quite a bit of building on the back end to track, calculate, and pay out a user's cut of the ad revenue from their reply threads. To date, Twitter's monetization option for creators have stuck to relatively simple direct payments for tickets and subscribers. We've yet to witness any evidence that this ad revenue sharing program is active in the wild on Twitter, but we'll be tracking the change. I haven't seen it. I've gone to my dashboard. I don't see anything. I don't even understand the Twitter dashboard at this point. Like, it's like, hey, it's your most seen tweet, and all these people saw it. And I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. So let's talk about this, because a lot of people are like, well, this is how we're going to get Elon and get Twitter back. This Tesla fraud thing. And yeah, he's Teflon Elon, man. It didn't stick. Shareholders argued he misled them, Tesla shareholders, with his posts in August 2018, and they had lost billions of dollars because of them. But he's been cleared of wrongdoing. The proposed $72 billion buyout never materialized. Found liable, Musk could have been ordered to pay out billions in damages. Took the 9 jurors less than 2 hours to reach the verdict in the class action lawsuit on Friday. Musk wanted to move the trial to Texas, where Tesla is based. He couldn't get a fair trial in San Francisco, but he welcomed the outcome. Taking to Twitter, the social media platform he bought for $44 billion last October, he posted, "Thank goodness the wisdom of the people has prevailed. I'm deeply appreciative of the jury's unanimous finding of innocence in the Tesla 420 take private case." So yeah, central to the lawsuit was Musk's tweet in 2018 that he was considering taking Tesla private at $420, funding secured. Plaintiffs argued Mr. Musk had lied when he tweeted later in the day that investor support is confirmed. Stock price surged, but fell back within days as it became clear the deal would not go through. Yeah, Tesla stock's all over the place, isn't it? I knew this wasn't going to stick. Like, I mean, the same reason I knew that Musk was actually going to walk away with Twitter. If he wanted it, he was going to get it. He's the richest man in the world. You know, I mean, that's just the way it works, guys. I mean, for the most part. And everybody's fantasizing that one of these days Musk is going to get his comeuppance and somehow the people are going to take Twitter back and all this other crap. And I've seen lots of like comic book people being like, what can we do to like crowdfund Twitter? It's like, there's nothing you can do. Pay him more than he paid for. Can you guys crowdfund $45 billion? I don't think so. Now let's talk about this gold check mark. Twitter is going to consider a $1,000 charge to let businesses keep their check mark. Matt Navarra, a social media consultant, was the first to point out the pricing change, and his tweets align with the report from The Information. The Information is actually pretty reliable. I think we've used them before in the past, and they're actually, I'd say, 90% accurate. They're usually pretty good. There's no date set for this move as the pricing is still being finalized. But yeah, so Twitter is reportedly emailing businesses offering gold checkmark verification for $1,000 per month, an affiliate account verification for $50 per each month. So this is what they sent out, right? Evan Jones at Twitter. Thanks for your interest in verified organizations. We're now opening the gates for early access to the organization plan. As an early access subscriber, you'll get a gold checkmark for your organization and affiliation badges for the associates. Next week, we'll onboard you to our administration portal, and you'll be eligible for tweet boosting, which will increase the reach and distribution for your organization and its affiliates whenever you tweet. If you'd like to subscribe, verified for organizations is $1,000 a month and $50 per additional affiliated handle per month with 1 month of free affiliations. Let me know if you're interested. For a megacorp, that's not much at all. That's a drop in the bucket. And to make sure that a company is who they say they are, or if a company's affiliate, like say EA Games or something, like this is EA Games Argentina. Is this actually EA Games Argentina? Does it have the affiliate check mark? Then yeah, it makes sense. For a business, that's not much. And everybody's like, oh my God, that's so much money. I'm like, do you realize that even smaller businesses spend thousands of dollars a month on promotion, social media, Facebook ads, whatever? It in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much money. It really is not that much money for a business. For an individual, yeah, if an individual's like, if you're willing to spend $1,000 a month for a gold check, I don't even think you'd qualify for that. But maybe the Clownfish Empire needs to have a gold check. I'd have to talk to Geeky about that. Do we want a gold check just to showboat? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll see. But yeah, a lot of people pointing out that he makes these tweets, but we don't know what the plan is. And yeah, you have to pay to be a Twitter Blue member if you want to get some ad revenue. Probably pay you in Dogecoin. I don't know. And this is coming from Forbes. This is Paul Tassi, I think, who normally I like Paul Tassi quite a bit, actually. I think he has pretty good takes. He said, of course, in practice, the implementation of how he says he's going to do this sounds terrible. Yeah, so what could happen? And this is what Tassi says. He said, Musk is saying that if you pay him $8 to $11 a month for Blue, you'll be able to receive some share of ad revenue on any viral tweet threads you create. And so what initially seemed like a good idea now seems like a way to once again try to goose Twitter Blue subscriptions. Well, that's true. He's a capitalist, right? He's going to do what he's going to do, which by all accounts are nowhere near what Musk needs or wants them to be, even after offering paid-for verification. So I think the biggest problem I think with it is that people again are going to post garbage. They're going to post inflammatory tweets just to try to bump up their own engagement, because I think it's going to be blind to what you're peddling. Plus, again, they said spam. You're going to have all kinds of garbage tweets in between actual tweets, as long as they're called out, like if they're in like a yellow box or something, so people know it's an ad. But it's just like everything else these days. Like, I was musing about whether or not websites should just get rid of banner ads altogether because they're so obtrusive, and like more than 50% of people are using ad blockers now. Maybe it's time to just, do direct sponsorships again, or, charge people, a nominal subscription fee a month or something. Because it's a better user experience. And if Twitter becomes cluttered with a bunch of banner ads and crap, not just the bad takes, but just a lot of crap, you know, people are going to leave too. So I don't know, guys, but there you go. We're pretty soon, I guess, possibly, maybe we're going to get paid to tweet. I'm gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.